Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Pa 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 ta ta ta. Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome, welcome. It is I, Absinthe Raven, and yes, it is 6:35 on Tuesday. No, I did not stream at noon. We had errands to run that were important, so we needed to get those done before I streamed. And of course, everywhere we needed to go didn't open until late today because it was Veterans Day. But I would like to say Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. My papa is a veteran, and I love him. But today we are doing some Outer Worlds 2. And then maybe some Rivals. I did want to briefly talk about how excited I am about Season 5. Starting in like 3 days. I'm very, very excited because Gambit is coming and he has been announced to be support role. So he's going to be our healer strategist, new strategist, which is great. But I'm waiting as patiently as possible for Rogue. Because that's my girl. She is, I love her so much. I was just talking to Faraday about it today, how she's probably one of the Marvel characters that I personally feel such a kinship towards. And I have always, ever since I saw her in the OG X-Men cartoons, and then I grew up watching X-Men Evolution, and I saw Rogue in that, and I was just like, yes, me, that's me. But I love her character. I love everything about her. And I do love that she is also a Southern Belle. And I told Faraday this as well. Once she drops on Rivals, I will be letting my accent go unfiltered. Because guess what, guys? I have trained myself to not speak in my accent on a day-to-day basis. It's not as thick, obviously, I say obviously, y'all don't. It's not as thick as it was when I was a child, and we would go visit Georgia very, very often. But if I get on the phone with any of my cousins, any of my aunts and uncles, you can bet your booty the accent comes out. I'm trying to think of the most recent time. My cousin Sean called me, and he just calling, and because he called kind of a couple days after the funeral of my great uncle who had passed away a couple months ago. And I guess not even a couple months ago. It was a couple months ago. But regardless, my great uncle passed away. There was a funeral for him in Georgia. I couldn't make it, but my mom and papa did. And he called me to kind of check in on me, see how I was doing. Said he was sad, about Uncle Bruce, but oh no, my Steaky. But was happy, like all of us, that he was no longer suffering or in pain. And then he was like, how are you doing, cousin? And I should preface this by saying my cousin Sean is from Mississippi. And my camera froze. So that's a fun thumbnail. I do like that possibility of a thumbnail. Let me reactivate my camera. Sorry, guys. There we are. Anyway, long story short, talk to my cousin on the phone, get off the phone, and Variant's just like staring at me like I'm an alien in his car. And he says, I have never heard you speak like that. And just my accent, the way my accent came out. And genuinely, it's because if I'm around my family, they all have accents, my accent comes out. Same thing happens when my friend Shavers, who's from East Texas, West Texas, one of the sides of Texas, And he has an accent, especially once he gets going and he gets really excited or he's really irritated. It really comes out. And we were in college together, so when we worked in the scene shop together, it would be funny because our technical director would pop his head out of his office and be like, "Where the hell am I?" Because it does not sound like Texas, or it does not sound like San Antonio. And his accent like brings out my accent, but he has, I think it's West Texas. He has a West Texan accent. I have a Georgia accent. Unless I talk to my family from Alabama or Mississippi, and then I somehow adopt their accent. And then my papa has an accent. He has, as he's gotten older, actually, his accent has come back. It went away for a while, and then it came back. He has a South Carolinian, Charlestonian accent. And I love my papa's accent because it does sound like an old, stereotypical Southern gentleman. But, yeah, accents. Rogue is coming out. Y'all better get ready, Shug. So, let's go ahead and get going. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I finally completed my Pokemon deck. My Pokemon deck is completed. My Psychic and Dark type Pokemon deck is completed, and I'm so excited. Dark Drop 47 says, starting fresh playthrough? No, I'm continuing my first playthrough. I have not finished it yet. I'm bouncing between this and Cyberpunk. I'm just enjoying it and taking my time with it though, so definitely feel free to hit that follow button and hang out. But shoot, where was I going with that? I don't remember. Oh well. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and switch this over. I think I'm gonna do this one.
The Order and their presiding bishop seem trustworthy enough. Have you seen their wireless advertising? Nothing's ever new or 110% improved. So honest, it's boring.
I like the Moon Man. I like that every time I log into the game, he like pops up with some little like, hey, these people you just encountered, blah, 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 blah. Dark Drop says, ooh-wee, speaking my language, ooh-wee. Dark Drop also says, finished Pokemon stuff, Dark and Light. You were saying, yes, thank you. I appreciate you. I just finished completing my Pokemon deck. It is Psychic and Dark type mix. And by mix, I have like 5 or 8 Dark type Pokemon, and then the rest are my Psychic Pokemon. And it's it's focused around my 2 Gothitels. And I'm so excited to use it. I need to test it against someone, and I don't want to test it against my bonus kid because I don't want to make her cry if I beat her. Paperbag Man asks, hey, random question. Have you played far into Outer Worlds 2 yet? Well, let me pull up the game and I can show you where I am because I haven't played in a couple of days. I finished my main quest on Eden, and now I'm on another planet with the Order. We did some stuff for them. Grand Plan Wireless. We're at the am I at the Golden Ridge? Let's look at my journal. Still on the trail of Trader. But we are Donde está? We're on a planet somewhere. I'm trying to get to over here still, yeah. Monarch's Mercy. Or Matriarch's Mercy, not Monarch. Monarch was the planet from last game. Fast travel. Alexandria Station. Can't remember the name of this planet. But yes, we are headed over here because we need to investigate this uranium manufactory. I'm on the first world and I'm running a crazy hobo class where I get rid of every NPC I find, says Paper Bag Man. My goodness. So that must be fun. I hope you have fun with that. I'm doing a... Where is my character? Jeff. Skills. I have an ADHD character, apparently. So she is learning a little bit of everything at a time. I unfortunately cannot specialize in anything. So I am a jack of all trades, master of none, apparently. But I originally wanted to go for like hack, lockpick, gun, things like that. And speech. I mean, those are my two things. So yeah, easily distracted is my my curse. And then these are the perks that I have. Ninja, Commando, Pickpocket, Treasure Hunter, Busybodies, which my companions will gather crafting materials and items for you while you're away from the ship. The amount gathered is based off XP earned while away. Additional perks, Serial Dabbler, is from me reading all the different serials. Scrabbles grants you some luck, helping you find some more bits and containers. Scrabbles I got because there's something you can do on the second planet. I won't spoil it for you, but it seems stupid and silly, and it's like a random side quest, but do it and you get Scrabbles. Art enthusiast, because I found an art mural that was hidden in plain sight, but still hidden. Oop, give me one moment. I have Faraday texting me. Oh. Let me... I can't really change it. I might just need to... I don't know. I think that looks... Well, no, I see what you mean, though, Faraday. Dark Drop asks, did we find all the comics on the first planet? No. But I do have plans to go back to said first planet. At least I don't think I found all of them. I think it also just may be I'm... I mean, meh. For now, it works. I think. Dark Drop says, yeah, I'm like 3 out of 5, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I had, was 3 out of 5. I couldn't find the last 2. Hey, who? Welcome, welcome. Am I going this way? Or that way? Haha. It's going the right way initially when I saved. Oh, but real quick, my companions, Inez and Niles. I actually posted a little intro for them on my TikTok, so if you want to go look at that later, you can. But if you're playing the game, you already know the cool shit that they do. But if you don't know, I'm not gonna spoil much for you, but Inez is cool. Alrighty. Let's go down into this mine. We might need to change to my gas apparatus. There we go. Oh, okay. And it just refills. That's good to know. That's the first time I triggered that.
Hello? Someone there?
Ah, yes. Where are you? Hello? Oh, here we are.
Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zeranium Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
I have a writ. I have a writ of investigatory inquiry from Abbot Newell. Open up.
Wait, you have a writ? From the Abbot?
Yes,
We
I do.
don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Maytugye. Am I to understand you have orders from the Abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Building on the left. Oh. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Auto mix.
right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me.
That's fine. Hi, let me show you my writ.
The abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Wait, is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back. We have no desire to escalate things further. Don't do something you'll regret.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
Show the writ. You can check my papers, but my team's my business, like it or not. I'm on a first-name basis with the presiding bishop and abbot.
Surely. Far be it from me to question the irreproachable prudence of an enigmatic caller. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send
Thank
word
you.
you're en route. But fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
No promises. Let's see.
Yes, the source of the explosion was unmistakably Zeranium. It is exceedingly volatile unless handled correctly. The
And you
recent
guys
attack
did it.
may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's Choice. One of our transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
Transport pod? That's a weird thing to call a missile,
Though
bud.
functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
Sucks to be them. Sounds like the perpetrator has you cornered, actually. Sort of thing happen all the time here? Seems like a net negative, yes.
This facility has been an archetypical example of constancy and regularity. Ergo, the last place anyone would predict anything unpredicted would occur. Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, I think I have enough to go on. I'll be on my way. So far, everything about this seems suspicious. I definitely have a lot of questions for both her and your proctor.
Both of them? Well, one can hardly argue against thoroughness. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
Thank you. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize I need a heal. Okay. So now we can start our investigation.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flinders. Wait, so has it been classified as an accident? Or an attack? What I'd like to know is why our illustrious seer provided zero warning beforehand.
Let's go. I love these new title cards that they have. The little, like, vintage-looking postcards.
Stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at...
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Okay. I'm going to laugh because those two voice actresses that are doing those voices sound like they're trying to sound similar. So I'm gonna laugh if these characters are sisters and they're just bitchy with each other.
What's her name took over?
Hello. That's technically Stealins. That's technically Stealins. Death sticks.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
You mean Initiate Alva? Well, nothing to worry about then. Just tell me what happened and I'll be out of your hair. Don't know if I've met a Proctor before. What's your role here? That would be after an attack was launched under your nose and you lost control here. I don't know. Either Initiate Alva or...
Low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
In the Protectorate? Duly noted. Now stand aside. I'll take it from here. That's quite an accusation. Can you back it up? What makes you think she's a sleeper agent? Thought the Order were supposed to see things like this coming. Ooh, I feel like that's a little too mean. Let's see. Duly noted. Now stand aside. I'll take it from here. That's quite an accusation. Do you have evidence?
Of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors.
Oh, God.
She could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
Normally, I'm asked not to leave a body behind.
I am so pleased a reliable party is actively engaged. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
All right, bet. Speak with Initiate Al... Okay, is that just it? Oh, that's weird. So that's her office over there. This is all this uranium.
Now, this is important. Would you describe the Varachnid's calicity as slavering when it attacked? How much viscous fluid would you estimate was involved?
I don't know anything about the fluid's volume. Thing attacked. I shot it. There's goo all over the spot it emerged. Measure that, maybe.
Oh, there you go. That seems like a good way to measure something.
Of course she's hiding something. You think those 2 exemplars just fell wrong? They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury.
Investigator. Factor said head on in.
I like your uniform. Fucking shit. Okay. Bodies of dead order troopers. The 2 order initiates appear to have been shot. Fuck, but I can't examine them because I don't have a high enough medical or fucking observation because my character is ADH fucking D. God damn it.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy.
Yes, the very same.
Who brought with you? A friend. Ah, an Auntie's choice grafted soldier. You poor dear. And someone else. Another Earth Directorate agent, I see. Seems sad.
Is she talking about me?
All this
yes,
for
sweetheart.
me.
She's talking about you.
I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Your abbot sent me to find out who caused the explosion. Wait. How could you tell him from the Earth Directorate?
I expect few in the Order know of you, but, well, I've kept to a role here that is purposely not very taxing. Others prefer calculations in their spare time. I have my stories.
Okay.
Between launches, I enjoyed serials, 2-bit dreadfuls, periodicals. I adore Zane and Buddy, even if they are considered contraband. And you decidedly share their upright bearing. For the longest time, I didn't realize your organization actually existed. But here you are, well-timed and, no doubt, eager to help.
There were more of us a long time ago. All I care about here is finding out who launched the attack. Proctor Svoboda said I should kill you. Why don't you tell me your side?
I'll tell you exactly what happened. Our transport pod leveled outpost opportunity. I immediately realized someone must have bypassed my terminal. I initiated a lockdown to block further tampering. Had I not, additional attacks may have continued. Now, despite a long record of dedicated service, who's being blamed for this calamity? Me, somehow. Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why,
Probably
yes,
a login code.
I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of. If you need to hear me say it, surely. I promise not to destroy this facility with all of us in it. Was that reassuring enough? Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds.
May the plan favor us against long odds. That's just a really fancy space way of saying may the odds ever be in your favor. Can I get over there from here? I think so. Anything cool we can nab? Nope, but there's some books. Where is Vicar Max when I need him? He would love all of these friggin' books.
Investigator?
Hello. Pinnacle pills. What's that yellow stuff? Just look around here real quick, make sure. Okay. Impact converter. Can y'all get in here so I can close the door? So no one sees me stealing shit. Welcome, scienticians of the universal equation. Tenured archivist Lelander, subject word of caution. Friendly reminder that there remains to be a 19.8% chance of one coming face to face with cephalorthorax with a varicnid of uncomfortable size and toothy disposition among the lower levels of the manufactory. Our colleagues in xenobiology note that screaming, flailing one's arms, and other expressions of abject terror may only excite the creatures further. So please be advised to weep silently during any chance unfortunate encounters. Ever the best, tenured archivist Lelander. Ongoing lab use concern. As overseer of this facility, you are clearly allowed full access to all areas and equipment. But your presence in our laboratory remains a distraction at best, and at worst, a source of anxiety for members of our junior faculty. As you are no doubtably keenly aware, even minor disturbances can translate into delays over time. I remain confident you will appreciate my candor and take this in the best possible light. Ever the best, tenured archivist Lelander. Status records expunged. Please review backup physical records. Are you shitting me? Because I bet there's no backup physical records. Lick paper. Why didn't I take that trait? The launch records consist of a number of instructions that are timestamped and uniquely numbered. Using the time of the launch initiate alva supplied, you are able to look up the recent launch. The entry shows that it was directed at Outpost Opportunity. You also detect a slight odor from the records, but it's unclear if that's just the type of paper or a product of the printing process. The record clearly shows that Initiate Alva launched the payload at Outpost Opportunity. It's undisputable that she fired the command, though the smell seems curious. I don't think she did it, though. I don't like that I can't do anything about it. There's got to be another way. Because I don't have any of those traits. I should have picked the dumb trait. Maybe if I tell her the paper smelled weird, she'll have another place for me to look, or another person to talk to.
Don't see Auntie's being too dissuaded by them, though.
High security card access.
Our Earth Directorate friend.
I need you to not be here, sir.
Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
The Factor is less accusatory in his questioning than certain others, which I respect. Good manners cost nothing, I always say.
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further.
That's what I'm doing.
Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
Guess we'll take all the help we can get. All right, but if you're secretly spying for someone, know that I've got my eye on you.
You suspect me somehow? One must keep one's eyes wide open in such times, I suppose. Now, I believe you had an update for Initiate Alva.
You've examined the launch records, yes? What did you find?
Records show you fired. Papers smell weird, though.
I'd say they've obviously been altered, dear. Fancy that odor you detected, a sign of chemicals used to effect the falsification. But listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, Even the most junior scientist knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
If that's true, that can't feel too great. Someone left you to pull the trigger.
There should be ample time for regret later, dear. For now, I'll admit the armchair investigator in me wonders about Proctor Svoboda. Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply 2 further avenues of inquiry.
I agree.
A uranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Yes.
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect this uranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
Let's see. That's all I should get going. So you can tell if you're lying or not. Before we continue, I'd like to know more about who I'm working with. I trust her.
All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
Thank you. Let's see. That is investigate central processing, refinement logistics. Which one's closer? I guess we'll go to investigate that.
Alva's been here for how many years?
All your endeavors add to the equation.
Yeah.
Is your camera frozen?
It probably just froze.
No, it's been...
Oh, well, it was moving a little while ago when I just checked.
Your stream has been like lagging and downgrading quality to 480p. So I was trying to look up and see what might be going on, but our internet's fine.
I'm not getting any encoder overload messages.
What was the encoder? What's your bitrate at?
It says, well, I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know where to see it on this.
It's on OBS.
But where on OBS? Is it this green thing?
Should be showing like a number in the thousands.
13, 12, 6, 7. It's going between 1250 and 13.
Show why it keeps going up. That's the number you're supposed to only have at like 6,000.
Okay, so I need to stop streaming and fix that.
Well, it's just that if people don't have a good... You're probably streaming fine. It's just that people that don't have like a crazy fast internet connection, it turns laggy.
Well, that also can affect my recording, though. So, let me BRB, guys.